It's probably for heating. I'll leave that alone. I might break it. Guess nobody's home. Guess nobody's home. Something tells me I can't reach that. Nice. That's the brightest light I've ever seen. I mean, besides the sun. That's no use to me. It's full of a thick industrial chemical. I think it's liquid rubber. Ah yes, the traditional recipe for rubber gloves. 1 part rubber, 1 part gloves. It's full of a thick industrial chemical. Not sure why I'd do that. That's no use to me. I don't follow. This must control the rotation of the lighthouse. I shouldn't mess with it without a good reason. Rotating the lighthouse might get the whole town's attention, and I don't know why I'd do that anyway. It's a serious saw for serious woodworking. I don't see the point. How would that help? I could use the compass to calculate a bearing for the lighthouse, but I need to be somewhere with a clear view from the lighthouse to the target. I don't see the point. What would that do? I don't see the point. This should get a locker open without causing too much obvious damage. There we go. What the hell is this thing? I've opened the middle locker. I don't see anything else in there worth taking. What would that do? I don't see the point. No. I've opened the middle locker. I don't see anything else in there worth taking. If I show him I took it, he might rat me out. How would that help? How would that help? I've got replacement fuses here.
Aren't you a resourceful one? I'll swap them out first thing tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I kinda need this compass fixed now.
You can't rush these things, kid. You want it done right, you gotta wait.
I've got replacement fuses here.
Aren't you a resourceful one? I'll swap them out first thing tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I kinda need this.
You can't rush these things, kid.
A variety of attractive wrist.
Hey, leave those to the professionals. Can't have you choking on a tiny screw.
A compass is kind of like a
Compass? Oh, well, you see how stupid that...
Still, I feel like...
Would nothing. My...
I command thee, giant head. Open up. Assuming this staff does anything, that isn't how it works. It's a gigantic stone head. Not sure why I'd do that. The journal depicts a totem. This last page is torn. Nothing to see beyond.
I failed you where you we saw. I'm sorry, Mr. Green, but...
Gordon, do we have a problem over there?
Don't worry about it. I'll go. Tastefully understated. I don't see the point. How would that help? No. I don't see the... That seems pointless. No. How would that help? Not sure if anyone's staying in this room. How would that help? There's a do not disturb. My nerves are too shot to sleep. Knowing my luck, it'll give me a rash. I don't follow. How would that help? How would that help? It's a serious saw. No need. I don't have any wood to woodwork. I could use the compass to calculate a bearing for the lighthouse, but I need to be somewhere with a clear view from the lighthouse to the target. That seems pointless. What would that do? How would that help? A variety of attractive...
It's always a good time for
A compass is kind...
compass. Oh, well, you see how stupid that sounds.
Still, I feel...
Wood, nothing.
I've got replacement...
Aren't you a
Tomorrow?
You can't rush these things, kid. You want it done right, you gotta wait. Stay dry.
They're completely shot. No wonder the lights are out in there. This should be a quick fix. Whoa! Hey, are you all right in there? The fuse is blew immediately. No, no! You old idiot! Why didn't you fix your damn roof? Why didn't you? Why didn't I? I am not killing these people. I am not a murderer. Something is causing all of these people to die, and I swear it isn't me. But whatever it is, it has me on the same list. My only hope is that Lena knows what's happening and how to stop it. I have to find her. Fast. He's burned to a crisp. It's still smoldering. That was simple enough. The dial's rotating freely now. Not sure why I'd do that. No. It's a gigantic stone head. I command thee, giant head. Open up. Assuming this staff does anything, that isn't how it works. I could use the compass to calculate a bearing for the lighthouse, but I need to be somewhere with a clear view from the lighthouse to the target. That seems pointless. Not sure why I'd do that. What would that do? No. That seems pointless. I don't follow.
I'm all ears, Mr. Harvey. Don't let me rush you.
If I go up there, the realtor will pester me even harder about... Looks like a deal. I'm not putting him through. I don't see the point. It's a radio. Judging by the antenna, it's a... Not sure why I'd do...
May I answer any questions? Stay curious.
Ventana Peak, an art scholar... I probably shouldn't. Not too impressed with the town's water pressure. Not sure why I'd do that. That's a handsome vehicle.
Near.
I'm ready for that tour if you are.
With money and everything?
For once, yes.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's inhale some fumes.
You think we can avoid at least some of the bumps?
You call those bumps? I'll show you bumps. Buckle up, amigo.
Buckle what up? There's no...
Here we are, Ventana Peak. Go check out the top.
You'll wait for me here, right?
You bet. I got loads of deep inward reflection to catch up on.
How did this hole get here? There's a small hole in the ground here. It fits perfectly. Let's see. If the lighthouse is southeast of here at a bearing of 140 degrees, then I must be northwest of the lighthouse at the opposite bearing. So... Let's see. If the lighthouse is southeast of here at a bearing of 140 degrees, then I must be northwest of the lighthouse at the opposite bearing. So... That's one powerful light.
Ready to head back?
Sure. Let's go.
Hop in.
I could use the compass to calculate a bearing for the lighthouse, but I need to be somewhere with a clear view from the lighthouse to the target. I wonder if that actually did anything. It's covered in intricate designs, probably just decorative. I wouldn't know what to do with that. I don't see the point. Not sure why I'd do that. That's a hefty cube. Maybe the heftiest cube. I'm not gonna bother trying to move the hefty cube. I don't follow. That seems pointless. Not sure why I'd do that. What on earth? These stones look like giant buttons, but what do they do? Haven't I seen those symbols somewhere before? The symbols on the door all match symbols in this journal. There we go. Open sesame. The light doesn't even reach the bottom, if there is a bottom. I don't want to risk falling in. More depictions of their gods? I wouldn't know what to do with that. The way the light's hitting this makes me think it's a sundial. But it's not like any sundial I've seen before. How do you tell time with this? The journal claims that Watambu numbers are written with lines and semicircles, just like the symbols on this sundial. But if these are numbers, which numbers are they? That page of the journal was damaged. These symbols look like the ones on the sundial. I can use this to crack my own code. Whoa, something didn't like me picking that up. The light doesn't even reach the bottom, if there is a bottom. What's it supposed to be? A frog with a big hat?
That seems pointless. That seems pointless.
There are symbols along the edge of the circle. Are they supposed to be numbers? There are symbols along the edge. There are symbols along the edge. Based on the journal's description, these symbols could be Watambu numbers. Unfortunately, I'm missing the page that would tell me which numbers.
How would that help? No.
This might be enough information to figure out which numbers these are. This might be enough information to figure out which numbers these are. Here you go, Lena's visitor code.
This is a scrap of paper with some doodles on it.
So it's not a visitor code?
Are you familiar with numbers, sir? Yes?
I have Lena's visitor code. I'd like to see her now.
I'm ready for the code when you are.
Five. Two. Seven. One.
That's not the correct code, sir. Are you sure you're an approved guest?
Yes, I must have mixed it up with my phone number. The light. This might be enough information to figure out which numbers these are. This last page is torn. This might be enough information to figure out which numbers these are.
Did you forget something?
I have leaned
I'm ready.
5, 2, 7, 3.
Sorry, that's not what I... Did you forget something?
I have leaned
I'm ready.
7, 2, 8, 3.
That's not the correct...
Yes, I... Here you go.
This is...
So it's...
Are you...
Based on the journal's description... I don't follow.
That seems pointless. I don't see the point.
The journal claims that Watambu numbers are written with lines and semicircles, just like the symbols on this sundial. But if these are numbers, which numbers are they? That page of the journal was damaged. This might be enough information to figure out which numbers these are.
Nice.
No offense.
Just...
How do you...
The plus...
I have...
I'm...
7, 2, 9, 3.
That's not the correct...
Yes, I
Did you...
have leaned
I'm ready.
8, 2, 7, 3.
That's not the...
Yes, This last page is torn.
Did you
Who's in...
are really
then why did...
different? We appreciate. Yes,
I have Lena's visitor code.
I'm ready for the code when you are.
8 2 9 3.
Code verified.
Yes! I mean, thank you.
May I have a name for the log?
A name? Yes, of course. Faulkner. Bill Faulkner.
You're welcome to head upstairs, Mr. Faulkner. The attending nurse will direct you to the patient.
Visitor or new patient?
Visitor. Definitely visitor.
Patient name?
Lena.
Follow. If separated, find Neverland.
If separated, why would we get separate? Damn it. Where do you even get a painting like this?
That's no use to me.
Hello? Large man? Great. What did he say? Find Neverland? I think that's a reference to Peter Pan, which I haven't read. Perfect. It's a shield with a yellow star emblazoned on it.
I wouldn't know what to do with that.
A sculpture of a star. Not terribly interesting, but at least it isn't disturbing.
That's no use to me.
Where do you even get a painting like this?
I probably shouldn't.
This artist was definitely working through something.
That's no use to me.
Isn't this place trying to make people feel better?
I doubt it has much to say.
There's a big star on the tapestry.
I wouldn't know what to do with that.
Yikes.
That can't even speak.
It's a painting of a star. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I don't like looking at it.
I wouldn't know what to do with that.
Dusty old armor. There's a star on the chest.
I wouldn't know what to do with that.
Empty. What's this here for? Music therapy? It's ominous in here as it is. No need to add pipe organ. Oh my God, is that person... Oh joy, back to the beginning. Has anyone around here read Peter Pan? I think I need help with Neverland directions. Must have interrupted a... Nothing in there. Oh joy, back to the beginning. Has anyone around here read Peter Pan? I think I need help with Neverland directions. Huh? I could have sworn I took a different door. Huh? I could have sworn I took a different door. I won't... I'm out here again. How am I... Huh? I won't make it far. Oh joy, back to the beginning. Is anyone around? I'm out here. How am I? Huh? I won't make... Well, that's not it.
Finally.
You know, you could have just waited for me.
You could have walked faster. Lena is inside. No funny business.
Uh-huh. Thanks so much. Lena,
Harvey, you're here.
I have too many questions for you.
I imagine you must. First, could you open the window for some fresh air? I'd do it myself, but...
Oh, yes, of course.
Where would you like to start?
You recognized me. You know my name. How?
You recognized me, didn't you?
That's because
You saw me in a vision.
Yes! That doesn't sound completely insane?
They don't like that word around here.
Right.
Suffice to say, I've had a few visions of my own.
In my visions, I saw dark creatures. An enormous claw burst into Oswaldo's house and snatched him away. Later, in your house, cloaked figures were hovering around you, torturing you.
Yes, your visions were echoes of past events, of intrusions by beings known as the Shadows.
Shadows? Oswaldo was mumbling about shadows in my vision. We aren't talking about regular old shadows here, are we?
No,
Then what are we talking about?
forces of fate.
Fate? The shadows are fate?
No, the Shadows manipulate fate, manipulate us to their liking.
How do they do that? Why do they do that? And besides, who says fate even exists for them to influence?
Many say that fate exists. Do you, Harvey?
I believe it exists, sure, but that doesn't mean I'm right.
That's impressively reasonable of you.
You said the shadows influence fate. How do they do that?
Mostly through a pawn, an individual who carries out their will, knowingly or otherwise.
Like who?
Who do you think?
I'm scared to even say it, but is it me?
Yes, Harvey, it's you.
You're serious? The shadows are manipulating me? But I don't feel manipulated.
No. Leading up to your arrival here, nothing has felt different?
Well, I've been having this one recurring nightmare. My head and other people's heads mounted on a wall.
What other people?
At first, I couldn't make out the other faces, but then I watched 3 of them die.
In the dream?
No.
You didn't mean to kill those people, Harvey.
I didn't kill them at all. They were accidents. Terrible accidents.
Accidents that the Shadows used you to cause. Whether you accept it or not, Harvey, you are a walking agent of death.
If the shadows are really behind this, we have to stop them. They aren't done. And according to my dream, they'll kill me too after the others are dead.
I know, Harvey, but stopping them seems impossible.
What do you mean, impossible? You've been studying them, haven't you?
Yes, and that's how I know this has all happened before, and it will happen again.
What's happened before? You mean the shadows have manipulated other people?
No, I mean the Shadows have manipulated you, forced you to end the lives of specific people in this town. Details might change each time, but they're just details. The Shadows make sure it all happens, one way or another.
I don't understand how what you're saying is possible, but I do know that I'm not going to be responsible for any more people dying. Please, if you have any idea how I can stop this, tell me.
Apart from myself and Oswaldo, there is one other person who investigates the Shadows.
Who?
Vincent. He owns the factory by my house. He's always been obsessed with fate and free will, with good reason, it turns out. A few days ago, I received a message from Vincent. He said he was nearing some kind of breakthrough. I didn't get a chance to find out what he meant. Later that same day, the sheriff collected me.
I'll find Vincent. Should I check his factory first?
Yes, he hardly ever leaves. Take my necklace.
Why?
There's a key on it for the factory basement. Harvey, you need to be careful. Vincent thinks there are more people in this town who know about the shadows. People who worship them, hoping to influence their own destiny. If they find out what you're up to, they'll do whatever it takes to stop you.
I still have to try, right? Feels like I don't have much of a choice.
That's fate for you.
How are you holding up, Lena? I couldn't last 30 minutes in this place.
It could be worse. The sheriff insisted they put me in one of the nice rooms. He's always looked out for me for some reason.
Why did the sheriff put you here in the first place?
I don't blame him, or Dr. Morgan for that matter. Given the condition my house was in, the condition I was in, putting me in here must have felt like their only option. They think they're protecting me from myself.
How do you know Oswaldo?
We were in a book club together. Sometimes we'd write stories and share them with each other.
Huh, funny you should mention that.
You're a writer too.
Trying to be. Not much luck with the publisher so far.
I have a feeling you'll make a name for yourself.
Thank you, Lena. I'm going to fix all of this.
I'd hoped you wouldn't come, Harvey. I wanted to be wrong so badly.
Wrong about what?
About the shadows. About you. About how it all ends.
We don't know how it ends, Lena. Not yet.
We don't know how it ends for you. The shadows have a schedule to keep, Harvey. If they don't see what they expect, they'll know something's wrong, and they'll intervene. Harvey, your next victim needs to die.
My next victim? I don't even know who that is.
I do.
What?
Good luck, Harvey.
Lena, wait! No! Why, Lena? You didn't have to do that. We could have changed things. I could have found Vincent. I could have... The only head left on that wall is mine. Am I officially expendable? I have to find Vincent. He's the only lead I have left. But first, I need to get out of here before that brick wall of a nurse sees what happened.
That's no use to me.
I can't go back in there. It's way too risky.